My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A moment is coming, a moment so powerful, so unexpected, that people couldn't hold themselves together. Hearts shook, eyes filled, voices broke, because sometimes life reveals something so emotional that the soul itself trembles. Don't skip. A fresh beginning unfolds as an ordinary day turns into the most unforgettable moment people had ever witnessed. Nobody knew, nobody expected, but everyone felt something moving quietly in the air, like truth was preparing to enter. Stay till the end. Then suddenly, a whisper reached their hearts. Not to their ears, but directly to the place where pain hides and hope sleeps. A message perfectly timed, impossibly precise, almost like destiny itself was speaking. Don't skip. Faces changed. Softened. Opened. Because when truth brushes the deepest corner of someone's soul, tears don't wait for permission, they simply fall. Stay till the end. Imagine someone who felt invisible suddenly realizing they were seen. Someone who felt forgotten realizing they were remembered. Someone who thought their story was over suddenly feeling a spark rise inside them again. Don't skip. Then, silence filled the whole space. Not an awkward silence, but the kind that comes when the heart speaks louder than any voice. Everyone sensed it. Everyone felt it. Something huge was approaching. Stay till the end. And then it happened. A revelation so pure, so overwhelming, so deeply emotional, that grown people broke down in tears instantly. Hands covered faces. Knees weakened. Hearts opened in ways they hadn't in years. It wasn't sadness. It was release, awakening, healing. Don't skip. My beloved child, what comes next has the power to stir something inside you too. Something huge is waiting for you, closer than you think, more personal than you imagine. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A new wave rises now, deeper, sharper, more emotional than before. People were already in tears, but what happened next took their hearts to a place they never imagined. The air itself felt charged, like every second was holding a secret that was about to burst open. Don't skip. A fresh moment enters. Someone in the crowd stepped forward, shaking, overwhelmed, unable to speak. Their eyes were glowing with something indescribable, a mix of pain, relief, and realization. Everyone turned toward them. And the room held its breath. Stay till the end. A new spark appears. This person wasn't crying because of sadness. They were crying because, for the first time in their life, they felt understood. Truly understood. Their heart, which had carried years of silent battles, suddenly felt lighter. Don't skip. Another scene unfolds. Someone else rose from their seat, tears streaming uncontrollably, as if the truth had reached the exact wound they had hidden from the world. They whispered, "I thought no one knew. I thought no one cared," but in that moment, they realized, they were never alone. Stay till the end. A different emotion enters. The entire crowd was trembling with a sense of connection. Strangers felt like family. Pain felt shared. Hope felt possible again. Something divine, something higher, something beyond human explanation was moving among them. Don't skip. A unique moment arrives. The atmosphere became so emotional that even the one narrating the message had to pause, fighting back tears. Because sometimes, witnessing pure healing is enough to break even the strongest heart. Stay till the end. My beloved child, before I continue, let me say one thing clearly: if you're watching this right now, it's not a coincidence. Your presence here has meaning. Your story is about to shift. Don't skip, don't scroll, something huge is waiting for you. Stay till the end. And listen, if this message touched even a corner of your heart. Like, share, and comment, I receive, so this emotional moment reaches others who need it. Make sure you subscribe, because the next part will reveal something life-changing. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A new chapter unfolds now, deeper than before, filled with revelations that shook everyone to their core. People who had been silently crying suddenly felt a pull. A strange, powerful feeling that something even bigger was about to happen. Don't skip. A fresh moment rises. The lights in the room softened as if the entire world paused to listen. Every heartbeat, every breath, every tear carried a story. And then, a gentle voice began to speak, a voice that felt like it came from somewhere beyond human sight. Stay till the end. A new wave emerges. The message was simple, but it pierced through walls people had built around their hearts for years. It said, "You didn't break, you survived. And soon, you will rise." The moment the words echoed, people gasped. Some covered their mouths. Some held their chest. Some stared blankly as tears carved new paths on their faces. Don't skip. A new emotion enters. One woman fell to her knees, not in weakness, but in release. She whispered, "This is the sentence I waited my whole life to hear," and for the first time, she felt like her scars finally made sense. Her tears weren't tears of pain anymore. They were tears of clarity. Stay till the end. A different energy fills the space. Someone in the corner who usually never expresses emotion suddenly broke down. They had spent years pretending to be strong. But this message cracked the armor they wore every day. They wiped their face and said, "I never knew healing could feel like this." Don't skip. Another shift happens. The entire room was now united by one truth: every heart had a wound. Every person had a story. But in that moment, every soul felt seen. Stay till the end. A deeper whisper comes. The voice said again, "You are closer than ever to a breakthrough you can't even imagine. What felt like loss will soon reveal itself as protection." These words hit so hard that even those who weren't initially emotional began to cry silently. Don't skip. My beloved child, this moment wasn't just for them. It's also for you. If you're listening to this, it means your breakthrough, your clarity, your transformation is on its way. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A new wave begins now, stronger, deeper, and even more emotional than everything before. People were already crying, already shaken, but what happened next lifted the entire room into a moment they would remember for the rest of their lives. Don't skip. A fresh spark appears. One elderly man stood up slowly, holding something tightly in his hands. His fingers were trembling. His voice was shaking. But his eyes held a truth that made everyone turn toward him instantly. Stay till the end. A different moment unfolds. He shared a memory he had carried alone for decades, a memory of feeling unworthy, unseen, unheard. And as he spoke, something extraordinary happened. The people listening weren't just hearing him. They were feeling him. Don't skip. A new emotional rise begins. His voice cracked as he said, "I thought my story didn't matter, but today I realized. I still have value." Those words hit the crowd like a wave. People covered their mouths, some held each other. Tears flowed more freely than before. Stay till the end. Another moment enters. A young girl walked to him quietly and placed her hand on his. Her eyes full of innocence, she whispered, "You matter more than you ever knew." The entire room froze. That simple sentence, from such a gentle voice, shattered every emotional wall in the room. Don't skip. A new energy fills the place. People started comforting each other without even knowing each other's names. Hearts found connection. Souls found understanding. And suddenly, it didn't feel like a room anymore, it felt like a family being rebuilt in real time. Stay till the end. A deeper shift begins. Someone who had stayed silent all along. Someone who hadn't even blinked. Suddenly whispered, "This moment healed something inside me I didn't know was broken." The atmosphere became overwhelmingly emotional, not heavy, but freeing. Don't skip. My beloved child, before this part ends, let me say this clearly: if you feel even a small spark inside your heart right now, it means something beautiful is awakening in you too. Stay till the end. And listen carefully. If this touched your heart even a little, like the video, share it so thousands more can feel this healing moment. Comment, "I am ready," and make sure you subscribe. Because the next part holds a revelation that will shake your soul in the best way possible. My beloved child, don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A new depth opens now, the kind that doesn't just touch the heart, it transforms it. People who were already overwhelmed felt another wave of emotion rising, stronger, heavier, and yet beautifully gentle. Don't skip. A fresh moment enters. Someone in the crowd, who had stayed quiet through every tear, finally lifted their head. Their eyes were red, their lips trembling, but their voice carried a kind of truth you rarely ever hear in life. Stay till the end. They whispered, "All my life, I waited for a moment that would tell me I'm not alone, and today, I feel it." Those words echoed through the hearts of everyone listening. Some gasped, some held their breath, some leaned forward without even realizing it. Don't skip. A new emotional wave rises. As they continued speaking, their voice cracked, not from pain, but from relief. They said, "I kept pretending I was strong, but inside, I was breaking. Today, I finally feel seen." And instantly, tears spread across the room again. Silent tears, grateful tears. Stay till the end. A different shift appears. A mother in the crowd held her child closer. A father wiped his eyes without letting anyone notice. Friends squeezed each other's hands. It wasn't just emotional, it felt sacred. Don't skip. A new revelation unfolds. The narrator's voice softened as they spoke a message that hit everyone like lightning: your heart was never weak. It was tired, but it survived every battle you thought would destroy you. The words felt like they were meant for every single person there. And for you too. Stay till the end. Another powerful moment enters. One man covered his face and said through tears, "All this time, I blamed myself for things that were never my fault." His voice cracked. But his heart finally felt lighter than it had in years. Don't skip. My beloved child, this moment of healing wasn't just happening in that room. It is reaching you too, right now, exactly when you needed it the most. If your chest feels heavy, if your eyes feel warm, if your heart feels something shifting, that is your sign. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A new surge of emotion enters this moment, deeper than every part before. People who thought they had already cried everything out suddenly felt their hearts trembling again. Because what was about to happen now was different. It wasn't just emotional, it was transformational. Don't skip. A fresh spark ignites. The room grew quiet, but it wasn't silence, it was anticipation. Everyone could feel that something powerful was building. Something that would touch the very roots of their soul. Stay till the end. Then, from the center of the crowd, a voice rose, soft, shaky, but filled with raw honesty. They said, "I never believed I deserved happiness, but today, I feel something telling me I do." Their words hit the room like a wave of truth. People looked at each other with eyes full of emotion they couldn't hide. Don't skip. A new emotional rise begins. Someone placed a hand on their shoulder, not a friend, not a family member. Just a human being who felt their pain and their hope. In that one touch, a lifetime of isolation began to melt. Stay till the end. A different moment unfolds. A young woman whispered, "I didn't expect today to heal me. But something inside me feels lighter, softer." Tears streamed down her face, not from sadness, but from the realization that healing is real, and she was finally touching it. Don't skip. A powerful shift enters. The narrator's voice trembled as they spoke the next words: "You are not broken. You are becoming. And everything you lost is making space for what's coming." Those words shook the room so deeply that several people covered their hearts instinctively, as if something inside them was waking up. Stay till the end. Another unexpected moment rises. A man who hadn't shown a single sign of emotion suddenly wiped a tear from his cheek. He whispered, "All these years, I just needed someone to tell me I mattered." Hearing that, others broke down again, not because of pain, but because of connection. Don't skip. My beloved child. If tears are rising in your eyes, If something inside you feels warm. If your heart feels like it's being held gently. It means this moment is for you too. Stay till the end, something huge is coming for you. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A new emotion enters now, one that feels heavier, fuller, and more powerful than anything before. People who had been crying quietly suddenly felt a new warmth rising in their chest, a warmth that felt like healing. Like hope. Like life returning to places that had been empty for years. Don't skip. A fresh turning point arrives. An older woman stood up slowly, holding a small piece of paper in her trembling hands. Her voice broke as she whispered, "I carried this message for years, but today, I finally understand it." Everyone leaned in. Eyes wide. Hearts open. Ready to hear what she would reveal. Stay till the end. A new emotional wave hits. She unfolded the paper, carefully, gently, as if it were the last fragile piece of her soul. The room fell silent. Then she read, "You are loved more than you realize, and stronger than you believe." The moment the words left her lips, half the room broke down again. Not from sadness, but from the truth they had waited years to hear. Don't skip. A different scene unfolds. A young boy, barely old enough to understand everything, stepped toward her and hugged her without saying a word. His small arms wrapped around her like a miracle. The entire crowd froze. Tears rolled. Hearts cracked open wider. Stay till the end. A powerful shift fills the air. The narrator stepped forward, voice soft but steady, and said, "Sometimes the message you need finds you through someone else's tears." People nodded silently. Because they weren't just watching a moment, they were living it. Don't skip. A new revelation arrives. Someone in the back whispered through sobs, "I always believed I was too damaged to heal, but today proved me wrong." Another person echoed, "I thought my heart was closed forever, but something is opening again." Tears weren't just falling now, they were cleansing. Stay till the end. A deeper truth begins to speak. The voice said, "Your pain shaped you, but it didn't define you. And now, something beautiful is rising from everything you survived." The words fell like light. Like warmth. Like belief returning to people who had forgotten what belief felt like. Don't skip. My beloved child. If your heart feels heavy, if your eyes feel warm, if your soul feels something shifting, it means this message isn't just for them, it's for you. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A new layer of emotion rises now, deep, breathtaking, almost sacred. People who thought they had already reached their limits suddenly felt a new storm inside their hearts. But this storm wasn't destroying them, it was rebuilding them. Don't skip. A fresh moment unfolds. In the middle of the crowd, a man who had stayed silent since the beginning finally lifted his face. Tears clung to his lashes, but his voice held a strength that surprised everyone. He said softly, "I've spent my whole life hiding what I truly feel, but today, I can't hide anymore." The entire room turned toward him, not with judgment, but with understanding. Stay till the end. A new emotional wave sweeps through. He continued, for years, I thought my heart was too heavy to be healed. But now, I feel something lifting. Those words cracked the room open again. Some people gasped. Some grabbed tissues. Some just let their tears fall freely. Don't skip. A different moment enters. A woman walked toward him with slow, steady steps. She placed her hand gently on his arm and whispered, "You're not alone. None of us are." That single sentence, that tiny moment of connection, made several people break down all over again. Stay till the end. A deeper shift begins. Someone in the crowd whispered through trembling lips, "This is the first time I've seen people truly understand each other," and it was true. The room no longer felt like a gathering, it felt like a heart shared by many souls. Don't skip. A new revelation enters. The narrator's voice softened as they said, "Healing doesn't happen when you're strong. It happens when you're honest." Everyone froze. Those words cut through every wall. Every mask. Every silent battle. Stay till the end. Another emotional rise appears. An elderly lady put her hand over her heart and whispered with a breaking voice, "I didn't know I needed this, until now." And suddenly, people who had been holding themselves together finally let go. Don't skip. My beloved child. If something inside you feels warm, if your chest feels heavy, if your heart feels like it's waking up, it's because this moment is reaching you too. Nothing you felt was ever wasted. Nothing you've survived was meaningless. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A new emotion rises now, not just deep, not just powerful, but life-changing. The room, already overflowing with tears and truth, felt another shift, a softer one. A brighter one. Like hope itself was stepping inside. Don't skip. A fresh moment begins. The narrator paused, took a breath, and looked around the room slowly, as if seeing every heart, every wound, every silent battle. Then, in a trembling voice, they said, "There comes a day when the pain you carried stops hurting, and starts teaching." Those words didn't just sound emotional, they felt sacred. Stay till the end. A new wave sweeps through. A young man in the front row suddenly held his face in his hands and sobbed. Not loudly, but with the kind of relief that comes after years of pretending. He whispered, "I've been lost for so long, but today I feel like I found myself again." The crowd grew still. Silent. Moved beyond words. Don't skip. A different moment unfolds. A mother stood up with tears rolling down her cheeks. She held her hand to her heart and whispered, "I kept giving love to everyone but forgot to give some to myself." And in that moment, even the strongest people in the room felt their own truth rising to the surface. Stay till the end. Another emotional shift begins. Someone from the back spoke softly, "I always thought healing meant forgetting, but today I realized it means forgiving myself." Those words hit every soul in the room. People weren't just crying, they were releasing years of weight they had carried alone. Don't skip. A powerful message enters. The narrator spoke again, voice steady but emotional. What you survived didn't break you. It prepared you. And soon, you'll understand why the journey was so hard. Spine straightened. Eyes widened. Hearts opened even more. Stay till the end.